Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey. I'm gonna give y'all a second to hop on. I just emailed my list. But if it is your first time catching me live, my name is Melanie Tree Allen. I build brand and grow businesses through funnels, strategies. Look, all of the elements that your business needs to truly grow. And we take out all of the guesswork, all of the big fancy words, all of the, making it seem more difficult than what it really has to be. So let me see. I'm going to share it to my group. Hey, y'all, tell me where y'all are tuned in from. And we're going to get started in just a second. Tell me where you guys are tuned in from. I am bringing up my notes. Let me see. Hey, Tiara. Just a second. Tell me where you're tuned in from. And we are about to dive in just a second. Hey, y'all. Hey. Let's see. Okay, y'all. Give me just a second. And I'm going to get started. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey. So, okay, we can get started. I got my notes pulled up. Tell me where y'all are tuned in from. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. So, okay, y'all. I want to talk to you guys about the different things that go into your strategy, but I see that they are overlooked all of the time. I get to talk to so many bosses in the online space about their businesses and their goals, and there's a few key elements that are always missing, and I've started picking up on the commonalities, and so that's what I want to cover today is the marketing secrets and things that your business needs, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all are overlooking these. So the first thing that I want to cover is your marketing strategy versus your sales strategy. Your marketing strategy is the income producing activities that you are doing to reach a goal. That's all marketing is. The activities that you do, this could be content, this could be email marketing, this could be pop-up shops. It doesn't all have to be online. Okay? Now, your marketing objective on social media is to create a community. It's simplifying your processes, simplifying the language that you use, because remember, in this space, you're the expert. We don't go to the doctor and we the expert, right? We're not going to do that. So when it comes to whatever it is that you're offering, you need to be the expert in this space. You need to be able to come in and command the room and walk in your level of leadership. Now, your sales strategy is how much money do you want to make this week, today, this month, right? Now, let's flip that goal to how many people do I need to help in order to reach this goal? When you think about it from that perspective, it makes it a lot easier, because now instead of it being like a selfish goal of like how much money do I need, how much do me, when we can flip that into who can we help and how we can help these people, it shifts your mindset a little bit. Now, these are all three things that I just covered. They're required for you to reach the level of success that you desire, and they must all align. You can't have a sales goal and hit it without having the marketing tactics and the marketing objectives, right? So the easiest way to check your results is by seeing what was successful and what wasn't, by checking your insights, your engagement, and your sales. I'm not a huge fan of likes. Likes do not equal dollars, friends. Likes do not equal dollars. Hey, Charming Physique, thank you for tagging people. Y'all, I have to scroll down and see the comments. Okay, so we got that. If we got that, drop me a 1, because now I want to go over what your core values of your business are and how you can use this to set you apart in the marketplace. So if you got this, drop me a 1 in the comments. If y'all got this, drop me a 1. Now, every business needs two core values. This is before we are even talking about brand story. This is before we're talking about like all of the things that we see so many coaches talking about online, right? Let's simplify this whole process. I'm about to make it easy for y'all. Now, with that being said, your core values are either going to be pricing and convenience, or it's going to be experience and quality. And I'll tell you why. When you set yourself apart using pricing and convenience, this means that it is a more affordable brand. Okay? Think McDonald's, think Walmart. Walmart and McDonald's are not giving y'all a luxury experience. Okay? When you go to McDonald's, they not even, how can I help you? What else? You're getting price and convenience. Now, if you're focused more on experience and quality, think Chick-fil-A or Target. There you're getting an experience. It's a great day at Chick-fil-A. How can we help you? Listen, I'm convinced that Chick-fil-A's chicken come from 2-parent homes. I'm not even playing, right? They give you a great experience when it comes to what you're getting. It's going to be priced a little bit higher, but also remember that they don't even have like this big, huge menu. They mainly selling us chicken, right? But you're going for the quality and for the experience, okay? So remember, price and convenience is for more affordable, okay? Experience and quality, price and convenience is for affordable. Experience and quality is for the more luxury feel or premium. I don't typically care about the word luxury because, baby, it's a lot of people slapping that on everything, okay? Okay, so does this make sense? Hey, Diamond. Hey, thank you, Tierra. Thank y'all for the ones. Okay, we got it. So this brings me to my next point, is that both of these brands, whether we're talking about the affordable brands or the elite, premium, or luxury brands, they both make a lot of money, but they solve very different pain points. Okay? Walmart makes a ton of money, right? Target makes a ton of money. McDonald's does. Chick-fil-A does. And even though they're all doing it with different core values, right? They're still like making a bag, because the affordable person who shops frequently at McDonald's or at Walmart, they may not be going to Target. They may not care about the experience. Okay? Are y'all picking up what I am putting down? So I'm going to ask you to ask yourself right now, would you rather be an affordable brand or would you rather be a premium brand? Because you can't do both. Oftentimes I see people who say, I want to be luxury, but I want to be affordable. I want to be like an affordable luxury. That's literally not a thing. Tesla does not want to be luxury, but everybody can afford it. When you think of luxury brands, everybody can afford them. They're not for everybody, and they have specific ideal audiences. But it's not a thing to be both, y'all. Okay? Now I want to talk to you about who your target audience is. If y'all taking notes, put this in the comments. Let's talk about who your audience is. A lot of times we feel like I need to be positioned in front of a brand new audience. A lot of times you don't. You have people who already have money and can afford to buy with you, but we haven't activated them. We haven't made them an offer that's valuable to them. Okay? So let's talk about the 3 most important traits. So the psychographic traits are the most important because this is your audience personality. Okay? Where are they hanging out at? Okay? I want you to be so tapped in with your audience. I want you to know if they drink wine, what kind of wine they drinking. Okay? What type of places do they frequent? Which brings me to my next thing, which is your audience behaviors. This is their behavior patterns. Where do they shop with to get things that are similar to what you sell already? Okay? We need to be that tapped in. I know that for my audience, my ideal audience are mostly business owners, and some of them have jobs, but they're high paying jobs. Like a lot of you guys have been to college or have some form of furthering your education. Y'all are typically the smartest ones in the room. You're typically first generation business owners. Now, baby, listen, we like experiences and expensive things. That's not saying that all of y'all have a closet full of Gucci and Louis Vuitton, but you probably have like a Gucci belt, some Louis Vuitton, maybe sneakers or flip flops, like a few statement pieces. But I know that we love experiences like traveling, trying new restaurants, and we gonna drink us some wine. Okay? And it's not gonna be like the cheap stuff. We gonna drink us some wine and we're gonna have good experiences. Okay? Does this make sense? I want you guys to understand these things so when it comes time to do trending topics, when it comes time to do campaigns, this is a simple way for you to connect to your audience. I did a power campaign last year and it took off. My audience likes watching Power when it comes on. Right now, a lot of people in my audience are watching the show Suits. I've been seeing you guys talking about Suits a lot. Okay, you guys, a lot of you guys like crime TV. A lot of you guys are into like moving into clean eating. Some of y'all are vegan, not many, but some of y'all are vegan. A lot of you guys are spiritual. Most of you believe in God, right? So if you feel like I'm describing you, just drop me an emoji in the comments because that's how tapped in I want you to be with your audience. Okay, your audience, your ideal audience is always going to be a form of you, either who you used to be, who you are currently, or who you are becoming. Okay, so let's talk about this. When you are tapping into your target audience, the best part, in my opinion, is you get to choose who you want to serve. If you're getting a bunch of people and you're like, I'm getting a lot of chargebacks and disputes, my customers they're trying to rush me, but they don't want to pay a rush fee. You can choose to just switch up your messaging and your delivery of that messaging, and you can convert a whole different audience. It does not have to be difficult as what people make it seem. It does not. Now, let's talk about who your audience is not. It's not everybody. It doesn't matter if you sell socks. Everybody is not your target audience. I want you guys to think of, well, I teach my clients the POP method. This is pick one person because every person's target audience literally has like different segments to it. So all you need to do is pick one type of person. So let's say that you sell hair, for example. If you sell hair, you may have like the girls that's outside. You may also have an option to sell like medical wigs. Like if you're getting an influx of people who are like, I had that perm when I was 7, or I have a medical condition and my hair is coming out. That could be a segment. Another segment could be men who cross dress. That could be another segment. So pick one of those segments and cater all of your marketing to that specific audience. Okay? Makes sense? Makes sense. Now, let me tell you who your audience also is not. Your audience is not just a feeling. It's not one-dimensional. These are people who actually have a problem and they need it solved. No matter if you sell candles, no matter if you sell hair, no matter if you sell travel, there is an audience for everything. And y'all, there is, I posted this maybe a week or two ago, but there was someone who made like a ton of money selling fresh breaths of Canadian air. And he sold it. His unique selling point was that it was like a stress reliever. When you need a breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying, you can push the little pump on the can and it will give you a breath of fresh air. Crazy, right? But I always tell people it is literally a market for everything because it really is. Now, your audience, when I say they're not one dimensional, that means that they're not just one thing. You can't just say I sell clothes to mothers, but because she's not just a mom. Who else? What other type of person is she? Is she a fashionista? Is she a content creator in conjunction with being a mom? So you see, when I say those psychographics, we can't just cater to, like I sell to single mothers, but single mothers who need what? How do you help those single mothers? Okay, does this make sense? Y'all drop me a 2. Now I want to talk to y'all about 4 types of content that convert the best. Okay, 4 types of content. So the first one is going to be appearing relatable to your audience. This is showing your personality. This is your business life with your personal life. They're now intertwined. And it's okay to be funny. It's okay to be inspirational. It's okay to be motivational and show inspiration to your audience. Like, it's okay to provoke emotion to them. Okay. Now, this is how you can like show behind the scenes. This is when you're posting like the quotes, not the viral or Googleable quotes. These quotes need to come from within, because you can't be authentic if you're posting a regurgitated quote that we've all seen. You need to be authentic, and your vibe will always attract your tribe also. But be vulnerable with your audience with boundaries, of course. Because remember, if you're selling, especially on your personal pages, and you showing us that you're outside and you're showing us different parts of your business, okay, this means that your lifestyle is intertwined with this. And people love to see who you are outside of business. Okay, that's the first piece. The second one is guiding your audience. This is when you can show up and big brag. Okay, I don't consider it bragging, but I'm gonna call it that today. Brag to your audience, show your accomplishments. What do you do? What are you passionate about? We shouldn't have to scroll down your feed on social media more than like, think about people looking on their phones and you get 2 or 3 swipes before they click off or see somebody who liked it and click on their page, right? You don't have a lot of time to grab people's attention. So we need to already showcase, put it in a pinned post at the top. And in your banner, we need to showcase that we solve a problem for consumers. Okay? Now, the next one is going to be educating your audience. We definitely want to drop gems. I know people, we're in this like, especially on TikTok, in this don't gatekeep whole thing. Listen, don't let social media pressure you into like giving away all of your sauce for the sake of saying I'm not gatekeeping. Okay, when I say I'm not gatekeeping, this could mean me telling you or simplifying terms that other marketers are making seem very difficult. If y'all go through my like last previous lives, I will break down a funnel and make it very attainable, because it doesn't need to be this fancy click funnels. It doesn't need to be these like fancy long landing pages. You can have a basic website and run it as a funnel and still get like hella conversions. Okay, so when you're educating, this is just being valuable to your audience. And you cannot skip this part when you're building trust in the online space. It doesn't matter what you sell, you have to be able to at least drop some sauce, some free gems, okay, so that people can see that you are the real deal and you know what you're talking about. Okay, because also think about how this would plant a seed to your ideal customer when they come across your page. Like, dang, this girl really knows what she's talking about. Let me go ahead and follow her. This also helps you stay top of mind. When people think of whatever your niche is, you need to be one of the people at the top of their mind. And you do this by consistently following these simple steps that I'm giving you. Consistently follow these simple steps. Now the next one is sell to your audience. Do not let all of this work, all of this content planning, we're educating, we're guiding our audience, we're being relatable. Okay, don't let it all be in vain by not asking for the sale. We definitely want to be able to make a solid offer. Don't get on here with these small little call to actions. Tell people how you help. Talk to those pain points. You know, I'm a fan of empowering your audience as well. We don't want to like bully people or make people feel bad, but definitely speak to those pain points and show them that you are the solution to what they offer. Okay? Does this make sense? Drop me, I think we in the 3s now. Drop me, let me see. Drop me a 2. We're on the 2s. Drop me a 2 in the comments if this makes sense. Drop me some 2s. Y'all, when I go live from the computer, it never tells me who is on here like it does from the phone. Never, ever. Let me see. Drop me some 2s. Now, the next thing I want to talk to y'all about is your audience's pain points. Because your audience typically have 7 different types of pain points, but I'm going to cover 5 of those today. I'm going to cover 5. So the first one is going to be a financial pain point. What that means is they've experienced when somebody is paying too much for something, and we low-key feel scammed because a lot of times it was Googleable or the quality wasn't there. So financial pain points are typically experienced when we have paid too much for something. Now, the next one is an internal pain point. This is experienced when someone is battling their thoughts, their feelings, or their perceptions about something. So again, using this content method that I just gave you can literally blow the internal pain point out of the water. Okay? Now, the next thing is productivity. This is experienced when someone is wasting time and they want something more convenient. How many of us, I know I do, I watch hair tutorials so I can see how to do something, but once I find that person that really gives good tutorials on how I can do retwist my son's locks or a new hairstyle for one of my girls, I'm going to follow her and she's going to be top of mind because I don't know how to do hair. I don't know how to do hair. So that person will stay top of mind because I know every time I go to her page, she's going to simplify something. She's going to give me a tutorial on how to do basic things. And more than likely, she has some hair care products. And because I trust her judgment with what she's shown me, and I tried to DIY it a little bit myself, right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy with her because she showed me her level of expertise. Okay? Now, the next one is going to be a betrayed trust pain point. This is experienced when someone has purchased something that did not live up to their expectation. As a service-based business owner, I see this one a lot because I just had a lady in my DM this morning saying she paid a coach like extremely high ticket, and the lady pretty much sent her like a one-page PDF and like never even sent her the links for the calls, but she paid her through Cash App. Woo child. Listen, some of these things can be avoided. When you are booking or paying for something, I don't shop with people unless they have like a payment link. Square, Stripe, PayPal, 17 hats. They need to have real payment processors and invoices, that type of thing. I'm not paying you through Cash App. I'm sorry. But if something happens, there's no way for me to dispute that, without me taking you to court, so to speak. So, guys, I encourage you to knock this out the water by just having your systems and your processes in place and showcasing those reviews where people have worked with you, right? This all helps blow that one completely out the water, right? Now, the fifth pain point I want to talk about is support. This is experienced when people don't get proper support. How many times have you ever bought some maybe off of Amazon and you like, woo, I know they sent me I forgot what it was now, but they forgot the directions. Listen, I had no idea on how to put it together. I had to Google it. I had to jump through hoops. It was very frustrating. So these are the top pain points. So I'm going to run through them again. It was financial, internal, productivity, betrayed trust, and support. Those are the top 5 that I see very, very frequently in the online space. Whether you are product or service based, these apply to you. Does this make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all picking up? Hey, Darian. Hey, boo. If this makes sense and y'all are picking this up, drop me some 3s in the comments. Drop me some 3s. Now, let's talk about some different parts of the pain points. I'm about to simplify all of this for you. Let's talk about the pain points. So, I'm going to break this down. My thing is I like breaking things down that other people have made seem difficult because I promise y'all, marketing does not have to be something that's super difficult. So I'm going to give you 6 different ways to connect to pain points, and definitely apply this when you are thinking about your content. And then once I go through this, I am going to actually give y'all some content topics for product-based businesses and for service-based businesses. So, guys, where was all my notes? Here we are. Okay, so I want y'all to think about your audience's pain points just in a couple different ways. So, the first one is related. All of this is related to your niche. What your audience does not know. What is it that they don't know about what you offer? I'm not talking about logistics. I'm talking about we gonna use, what do I have here that I can use? We gonna use my little cheetah lotion. I'm not talking about just the 8.1 fluid ounces, 240 milliliters. The scent is crisp and floral. I mean, like, does this have something in it that makes your hands soft for an extended amount of time? Is this also serves as a hand sanitizer? Like, tell people what they don't know. What's important about what you offer? Okay, I always use Proactive as an example because they're not really selling you skincare. They're selling you an acne solution. And they break it down into a simple 3-step system that you can use in the morning. And so their commercial is showing you the products, but they're also showing you testimonials. They're showcasing like people talking about it. They're using that user generated content, but they're telling people what people don't know about the product. Now, another one is if your audience is already buying something similar, think about what it is that they're doing wrong. And when you have conversations with your customers, this could be as simple as asking people, especially if you do pop-up shops, you have to talk to people on the phone. Ask them these questions like, have you bought a product like this before? Have you ever booked a service like this before? What did you like? What didn't you like? Those are going to be like, you can always turn that into frequently asked questions and content pieces. Now, the third one is going to be myths about your industry or niche. Y'all know I love busting a myth and simplifying something because my clients who are making a ton of money, it's simple content. But when people I'll say it like this, it's not common knowledge to people because they're not the industry expert. Okay, people want to shop with people that they know, like, and trust. This is literally a simple blueprint to build out that know, like, and trust and to start getting qualified leads. You can nurture people, although I teach my clients that we don't nurture for long. Always cater your content to the 3 people who are ready to buy. The 97% that need to be nurtured will automatically be nurtured by that content. Okay, now, I said myths about your industry and niche. Okay, so the next one is, what does success look like to your audience? What happens during and after the transformation when they shop with you? What happens then? Is it, do they get a clear face if you sell skincare? What's the after look if you sell makeup? This applies to any business. Even Charmin toilet tissue sells us a transformation. They use the bears that represent the family, right? And they have the dance because of the Charmin experience when you're using the restroom. And Charmin is one of the top selling tissues because they're not selling you tissues. They're selling you the experience of it, okay? They're selling you the transformation. Now, the next thing is, how are these problems that your audience is dealing with, how are they showing up every single day in their life? I want you to put yourself in your audience's shoes. I crafted this live because this is my same thought process. How are these things showing up? A lot of you guys don't really know, like, you're marketing and you've made money, but the market has shifted. It has. So now people are like, okay, I need to go back to the basics. My sales strategy is this. And I'm like, nope, we're already starting off wrong. We need to have our marketing strategy that leads to the sales strategy. We need to understand who our audience is and their behaviors and those psychographics. And then we need to understand who our audience is not, because our audience is the heart. It's the key touch point of all of our marketing. Okay? So that's why I went through the content pieces. This is why I'm going through the different types of pain points, because this can literally is simplified and it can literally help your business grow quickly. Okay. Now, the next one is, after we look at how are these things showing up in their life every day, I want you to take that a step further and say, what does my audience's thought process look like? And believe me, I know if you're my friend on Facebook, you've been in business for at least 6 months to a year. Think back to conversations that you had. People will tell you these things, although they won't tell you in like business owner lingo, as y'all tell me sometimes. They're going to tell you in their own words, but you have to be able to pick up like, oh, okay, They thought it was going to work this way, so they did this. And you can always position yourself as a go-to person by telling them exactly what to do. Make the process simple. Make it simple. Okay? Now, I want to talk to you for just a second about the algorithms. Does this make sense, y'all? Let me check the comments. Drop me a 3 in the comments. Hey, boo. Oh, I said 3 a while ago. I would use 3 again. It's all right. Drop me a 3 in the comments if this is making sense to you guys. I'm not going to keep y'all on here much longer. So the algorithms on your social media platforms, because there's a lot of people that's like, I'm shadow banned, and I go down their page and there's no reason to be shadow banned. However, okay, so algorithms on your social media platforms, they're just defined as the technical means of sorting posts based on the relevancy instead of the publishing time. That's all it is. So in order to prioritize which content a user sees first, according to the likelihood that they will engage with the content. A quick and easy hack that I tell a lot of my clients is post something engaging, an engaging question, one of those authentic quotes, be funny, be motivational, post something that gets high engagement, and then you sell next in the next post. Why? Because you're already pushed up in the algorithm. You're already pushed up in the algorithm. And when you're asking for the sale, don't forget your call to actions. Now, people don't need 5 call to actions in one post. Not like if you want to book a call, click here. If you want to apply, click here. If you want to buy this, click here. Tell people one thing to do, because your call to action is literally what people need to do next in order to work with you. That's all it is. Tell people exactly what to do. Now, the next step to this is if you're selling a product or you want them to look at like your website, post a direct link. A direct link is when you go to anybody's website and you click on something specific, it'll give you a direct link. That's what you need to give your customers, because we don't want people scrolling all over our website having to look for things. That's where people are falling out of a lot of people's funnels, is just by having to scroll a lot and click through all of that, right? So we got it. So let's talk about your niches. Hey, Tamika. Hey, boo. So tell me in the comments, are you service-based or product-based? Tell me in the comments, are you service-based or product-based? Because I'm about to go over a few content tips and content ideas that you can start using right now today. Tell me in the comments, are you product or are you service-based? Tell me in the comments. And while y'all start letting me know in the comments, I don't know if y'all quiet today or if I'm just delayed. I see Tiara said product-based. Okay, I don't know if y'all commenting and I'm delayed in here or what. Sometimes my internet is slow. But let's talk about that. So with this, since Tiara said product-based first, okay, Jennifer said service. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, girl. So since she said product-based first, let's talk about some different product-based content ideas. Okay, the first one I want to go over is, what does it do? What does it do? That is one of the easiest things that you can talk about. Literally, what does it do? Okay, skincare. Okay, skincare, esthetician. Oh, girl, yes, I love working with estheticians. Hey, miss you. I miss you too, y'all. Look, I miss going live. I'm gonna have to start going live at night, doing my bedtime broadcast after the kids asleep. Okay. Hey, Katia. How are you and Stephanie? So, guys, I want y'all to think about, if you offer products, what does it do? How do you care for it? Tell us how, if it's something that you make, give us like a bird's eye view, like an over the shoulder view of how you made it, right? Think about how people use it. How do we store it? Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. If I sell wigs, I tell people how to style it, how to lay the baby hairs, how to transition it from straight to curly, curly to straight. I tell people how to store it in between uses, how to wash it, how to make the lace look like scalp. Those are like valuable things that people would want to see. Now, let's say that I do taxes as well. So I will use that as an example. Um, Something that I did in the Facebook group, HMH Loft, is I told people what, especially businesses, because that's my ideal audience. I told people what tax write-offs were and which ones still applied from the prior years and how to tell which ones apply to you. And it went crazy in the group. It went crazy. What are tax write-offs? Are the tax write-offs different between your business and personal? How you can take advantage of the write-offs? What do you need to prepare for tax season? This could be a list of frequently asked questions that people were asking me. I told people what they needed to know, because saying like my arms are crossed and I helped X amount of people get funded, we offer advances, that's not enough anymore. People need to be educated, and it needs to be authentic. We don't want to see the regurgitated stuff that we can Google. We want to see the real deal. So I told them like what changed between 2022, 2021 and 2022 tax years. What to do if you get audited by the IRS, how to tell if you got audited. I talked about the different codes on IRS.gov. They give those different codes that mean different things. I went over what those meant, what happens after an audit, what are my options if I get audited. Those are all of the things that I talked about as a service-based business. So let's take it a step further. If I did credit repair, I would tell people what credit cards to get if they're building their credit. If I did business credit or personal credit, some people do both. Some people stick to one or the other. If I was doing business credit, I tell people about the different tiers of credits, their paydex scores. What are the best credit cards to start off with? What can I expect, and how long does it take to go through the process? Because a lot of people are like, I want business credit to buy me a car. That's literally the last step. You have to be established in order to do that. And I would explain to them why. Do they need, like, tell us what the DUNS number are, the Dun and Bradstreet number. Tell us what the NAICS codes mean. All of those things matter, and it's not a lot of people who are talking about that. When I get on TikTok, I see people say, start your LLC, go to this website, apply for this credit card. This client got $35,000 and they just opened their business yesterday. But all that is false. It's giving false hope. So if you tell the real behind what's really happening in the industry, if you tell what, like, the real steps, even if it's unsexy, even if it takes some time to really execute, you're still building that trust, because eventually people gonna be like, I did exactly what she said and I got denied every time for that card. We don't want to be that person. Sometimes the process, depending on what you offer, is not sexy. I tell people that all the time with marketing. Don't start today and be like, well, I saw such and such does taxes and she made $1 million in the tax quarter. And I'm like, I've been working with her for like 5 or 6 years. And like, I had to make her marketable. We had to put those systems in place before now she can just take the strategy and we run with it, right? So sometimes the process is not as sexy as what people think. And that's okay, because when it's real, that's what people want to tap into, when it's real. Okay? So we got it. So if you felt like this was helpful, drop me an emoji. I'm going to check the comments. I see y'all been commenting. Hey, Jess. Hey, Jess joining. Hey, Denise. Hey, girl. I missed you this week. Hey. Okay, so drop me an emoji if you felt like this was helpful. Now, I'm going to give you a couple more tips. I only have about 5 minutes, but I want you guys to, when you're doing and going through this, don't compare your journey to everybody else's journey. You don't know if you're comparing your level 5 to their level 22. It gets so much better later to just keep going and have tunnel vision. Keep your eyes on your own paper, on your own business, okay? Now, go and attract your customers daily. Another step to this strategy is definitely making sure that you go down and you engage with 25 people on your timeline. Authentic engagement, not just emojis, but 4 typed out words. It helps you get picked up by the algorithm a little bit faster. Okay, got it? Got it? Now, when things are going slow, when you're in a slow season in your business, that's the time for you to dive into this strategy. That is the time. Make sure y'all have a Melanie folder on Facebook and you save it. If you're on my email list, I also just sent you this strategy in writing. And so check your emails. I also sent you the detailed strategy in writing right before this live. Okay? Now, when you're running your business every single day, focus on engaging content because we all started out with zero sales, 0 likes. Nobody knew who we was. People have built from the ground up. And this is a simple way to do this. Consistently plant seeds and be customer centric. Remember, our target audience is at the heart of all of our marketing. Now, follow up with your business leads every single week. Y'all know I always say follow up, follow up, follow up. Please follow up with people who have shown interest every single week. I do a different live on how to follow up, how to track your leads, and how to keep them in a central location. Maybe that could be next week's live. I have to write that down in my notes. Now, another thing that I do is I consistently evaluate my customer experience. Okay, consistently. Every quarter I go back and I ask the people who have paid me, what did you like the most? What didn't you like? That type of thing. Now, and again, I always say never forget about your audience. They're at the heart of all of your marketing. Okay? We got it. So I'm going to leave this replay up. I know some people hopped in here late, and that's okay. It's also in my HMH Loft group for those of you who are in the group and want to watch it. Now, if you want live notifications to, let me see. I'll put the link in the comments. Now I send out free marketing tips. I tell you guys when I'm live in my text message list. So I will put the link here. All you do is click that link. Hold on just a second. All you do is click the link. Once you click it, all you need to do is text the word hype or HMH, and it'll automatically add you to the list. And every single time I go live, I send out a text blast. Sometimes I ask questions. Sometimes I do exclusive sales just to them, where I may do like a free brand audit. Like, you just never know. Email list and my text list always get stuff first. So I hope that y'all had an amazing day. I'm so glad that this was helpful to y'all. I'll check the comments right quick just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Tiara said, I got it. Thank you for the physical copy. Signal isn't the best, so I missed some of the live. It's okay. Okay, I left the replay up too. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Denise said, purging my emails over the next 2 days. Way too many distractions coming in. Yes, I agree. I do that quarterly as well. So I hope that y'all have an amazing day, y'all. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.